So Ms. Tunick, you filled out these forms already. It's an intake form as well as the informed consent required by the boards. You do have a qualifying condition, chronic pain, which you have the MRI as well as your documentation. Now, having a qualifying condition does not mean you're a qualified patient yet, okay? In order for us to do that, I need to go through these documents, explain to you the risks and factors like you read on here, go through these, tell you why you should be on it and why you shouldn't, and then place you into the medical marijuana use registry. Once we have that done, and that's a few steps that we'll go over, that's how you apply for your card, okay? There's 2 ways to apply for this card. Via online, which I'm going to help you do the whole thing, or if you don't have an email address, you can send a paper application along with a picture, but we're going to go ahead and take care of everything, okay?
Great.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so since we've already filled this out and I've already reviewed your documents, you are a qualified patient, so therefore we're going to go on the medical marijuana use registry. I have a log name and a password for me. This is also the place that you're going to be going to set up your profile, which I'll help you with, and you'll be able to track when you're going to be able to get the card, okay?
And you could track that for me because
Yes,
I'm not really good with computers.
I'm actually going to help you set up everything before you walk out the door, your card, your photo, passport, everything, okay? So you don't have to worry about that. Right here is patient management. The first thing they require us to do is go to a people search. Have you ever been on this before?
Yeah.
Okay, so we still have to put your last name. So you put, your last name and you put the date of birth, and then once I hit enter, it's gonna say you're not in here. Okay. All right, Ms. Tunick, it looks like you've never been on here. So I'm gonna go to create a new patient. Okay. When I create a new patient, I have to put your name in here, and I see your license is right here. Exactly. How it appears. People need to know that the address on here needs to match exactly where they currently live. Initially, you did not have to do that, but now you do, okay? What is the phone number that you gave me, right? That's the phone number that if you need a dispensary to deliver the medication, so that they'll be able to call you, okay? The email address that I'm putting that you gave to me is going to send you your username, which is your email. Now you can keep this blank and do the paper thing, but we're going to set this up, okay? So when I do this, it's going to send you an email with a temporary password, and we're going to go ahead, complete this, and then we're going to end up doing that, okay? Then I'm going to be doing your date of birth here, and once this generates, you're going to get something called a P number, okay? So bear with me as I look at your information and put all this stuff in, okay? This requires her social and her weight, her gender, of course. You can, if you're not home, and of course you put their address, they require the county and the zip code. Once you save that, you'll be able to add a legal representative. A legal representative is someone that, say you're not home, they can actually obtain the medications for you. So like your son, okay? You do have to have detailed information as far as their date of birth, everything, and including their social. They don't need to be here, but it's something good to have, okay? You can have up to 2 of them, all right? So let's go ahead and save that. All right, Ms. Tunick, it looks like everything went through. Your P number has been established, which is up here, and you're gonna have this P number because this P number is gonna be something that you put on the check that you have to send to the Department of Health, plus dispensaries look you up via this, okay? We have your name and everything. Since you don't have your son's social on right now, you can add that later, okay? It says the patient's application has not been approved by the OCU, only because we haven't set up your profile and they haven't gotten your check yet, okay? So once they get all that, and I'm going to help you right now set your profile up, you'll see that once it is approved, you're going to get your card, okay? So we're going to go. They say about 30 days. It's been taking a lot longer. I did the online application because they say that and help you do that because they say it takes a shorter time, but unfortunately it's taking a longer time. So right now what we're going to do is you're going to check your email, and it's going to come up with a username, which is the email you provided me with a password. We reset your password and we log in as if how I logged in. And I'm basically going to upload your license, how I made a copy of your license. We're going to go take a passport picture, print it out for you, and kind of upload it. And I'm going to send it to my email, so I kind of cover you both ways. You still can only send a check though. The check is made to the Department of Health for $75, and you need to make sure that you include your P number at the bottom, okay? And then I actually give you, before you leave here, an envelope, since you forgot your check, and that's okay. People do that all the time with your profile that's going to be done, as well as this has my address, Department of Health, and there's a stamp. So all you got to do is stick your thing in, and you're good to go.
Thanks.
Like I said, everything will be done, but this is to double cover you, okay? You ready to make your profile?
I'm ready.
Alright, so now that we're in your profile, okay, there's a profile section and your card section, okay? We're making sure, you know, right here is everything that I went over, your name and everything. So the next part of the thing is for you, normally other people have the patient go home, get the passport picture, upload it, scan the license, but we're going to do that all for you, so you leave here feeling like, you know, comfortable and knowing that you don't have to do it yourself, okay? So let's go ahead and go take your passport picture. We'll print it out, and I'm also going to upload it, okay? So like I said, I do a double coverage for you, just in case, okay? Ready to take a picture?
I'm ready.
All right. So this is the picture that I sent to my email. We're going to upload this onto your profile. Are you happy with
That's
it?
really a good picture.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and print it, okay, on here. And it's going to print on this to be a 2x2, okay? Like I said, you don't really need this. This is something if you were just doing an online or an application through the mail. But we're taking precautions, okay?
Double coverage.
And then we're going to go on here, upload your picture, upload your license, and then sign it. It'll complete your application out. We're going to put it in an envelope, and then when you get home, you put that check in. Just, again, make sure that check is made out to the Department of Health for $75 with the P number that's going to be generated onto your profile, okay? So once this prints out, I'll cut it for you, and then we'll go ahead and upload everything, and then sign it and get ready to print it out, okay?
Okay, great.
Okay?
Action.
Alright, so now that we're in your profile, okay, there's a profile section and your card section, okay? We're making sure, you know, right here is everything that I went over, your name and everything. So the next part of the thing is for you, normally other people have the patient go home, get the passport picture, upload it, scan the license, but we're going to do that all for you, so you leave here feeling like, you know, comfortable and knowing that you don't have to do it yourself, okay? Here's your license back, don't forget that.
Right.
What we have here is a copy of your license, which we've uploaded on here, which it says that your license was uploaded, which is one of the criteria, and it generates this. We've already added your photo passport picture, okay, on here, and then we've already signed it, okay, so it generated this right here. Like I said, all you have to do that's missing is make
The check.
the check. Like I said, $75, and you always want to make sure that this P number is on the bottom, okay? I'm going to give you a copy of this so that when you get home, it's going to include this right here. You're going to look at it, and that's how you're going to do the P number. And we already signed it. It's printed for you, that, along with your passport picture, okay?
Okay.
When you get home, like I said, everything's already on here, including a stamp for you. You don't have to do anything further. It's already been uploaded, done online. This is just, like I said, taking extra precautions, and so when they get your check, nothing can be missed, okay?
Great.
So
Thank
this
you.
is going to be for you. Don't forget that check tonight, and make sure it goes into the mail, okay?
Hello.
But as far as everything else is, other than the check, we'll be checking and seeing how long it takes. Like I said, unfortunately, there's so many people, and there's no way to pay online. You do have to mail a check whether we did this or not, okay? Do you feel like this was helpful, that I helped you
Oh.
set this up?
I
Would you-
wouldn't have been able to do it without you.
Okay, great. So this is something that I feel like is going to benefit the patient, okay? Saves time, money, and a headache, right?
Definitely.
All right, so you go home, and I'll be checking up on you, and once you get this approved, you'll come back. You're gonna get that card through the mail. Come back, and that's when we do your first initial recommendation,
Okay.
which is me recommending medications for you. Okay, so you see how things can get messed up. So now you are a qualified patient, meaning you're a Florida resident. You have been seen by a qualified physician, licensed to recommend medical cannabis to people that have a certain diagnosis. And now you have a P number generated. Once you get that card, you'll be a qualified patient to get a recommendation, okay? And a recommendation is what they like to say instead of a prescription, because we recommend it online, okay? Now these visits need to be face-to-face, okay? It's usually a 47 days supply that I do for you, and we'll talk about those medications later, okay?
Okay.
All right?
Okay,
It's so
thank
nice
you. You've
meeting
been
you.
so helpful.
Thank you.